Due to drought caused by El Niño phenomenon that struck the province of North Cotabato since late quarter of 2015, more than 300,000 hectares or 740,000 acres of agricultural lands have been affected by the drought. The Department of Agriculture estimated 5.3 billion pesos worth of rice and corn loss as a result of the calamity affecting the farmers in the community. The local government has already declared a state of calamity, but the National Food Authority has not yet distributed rice to the farmers, forcing them to flock to the warehouse of the NFA to demand the distribution of 15,000 sacks of rice. Because of the government's limited response to their plight, the farmers decided to barricade the Davao-Cotabato highway to push for rice assistance in order to survive the drought they were suffering. But instead of heeding the requests of the farmers, they were met with water cannons and the police resorted to gunfire, resulting to at least 3 deaths of farmers and casualties and injuries of several others.
So, Kat, are there indications some protesters were armed?
Sa atin pong experience, from day one, sinundan natin itong barikada nila dito sa Kidapawan City. Wala po tayong nakikitang armed person galing po sa mga hanay ng mga magsasaka, at wala din po tayong nakikita na mga baril doon po sa dispersal. Ibig sabihin, nung tayo po ang nagre-report live sa pong live coverage sa radyo ni Juan, nakikita po natin ang dala-dala nitong mga magsasaka ay ito pong kahoy at yung iba bato. At kahit tayo dun sa ating kung saan po tayo nakatayo nung panahon na yon, naririnig natin mula po sa side ng police yung galing yung putok.
Kat, kumusta ang sitwasyon dyan? Especially dun sa may barricade, may mga
Radyo ni Juan Network was in the ground for its news coverage, but after a few days, the management felt the need to maximize its existing radio stations to call for rice donations for hungry farmers. Being a media group that is a member of Asia-Pacific Alliance for Disaster, Radyo ni Juan Network is conscious of its role in activating and utilizing its resources to respond in event of any disaster. Eventually, its stations in Davao City, Tagum City, Kidapawan City, Digos City, Midsayap, and Bukidnon serve as drop-in centers. For days, it was no let-up commitment for the anchors, reporters, and other personnel of the radio stations to include daily in their programs the call to help the poor and hungry farmers. The response was overwhelming. Several sacks of rice donations, including food bags, canned goods, and medicines poured in from different private sector, non-government organizations, civil society organizations, neighboring local government units, groups, and individuals. As they say, one good deed begets another. For its editorial part, just last year, the 2016 Kidapawan Barricade news coverage was nominated as one of the top 3 entrants for the 5th Globe Media Excellence Award for its story, Bugas Dili Bala, Violenting Dispersal sa Kidapawan, or Rice Not Bullets, a Violent Dispersal in Kidapawan. Although Radyo Juan is not yet a big network compared to other media outlets, it has shown its strength through the union of its community radio stations all over Mindanao, together with its collaboration and cooperation with other stakeholders, that in times of disaster, we can all work together in building disaster-resilient communities and protecting our people.